Hello folks, your host Lord Valorox here, back with some more Fake Grand Order, part 21? No, it's definitely part 22. I recall making a recording, and, well, by the time this video comes out, you guys will understand. Part 20 is going to be missing because of a little mistake I made on my end, but you'll know about that when that video comes out. So part 20 will be a bit weird when it does get published. If anything, it'll be a gap of, I guess, a gap missing. You know what? We're not going to discuss this in the video. We'll leave that for the other video. For the time being, though, let's go ahead and jump right into the quest before my AP keeps on failing any more than it needs to. Alright. So, let's see. Well, no one has a Volumine Dragon on their Artoria, so I'll take that. I mean, I think there's someone that may have one, but even if I were to update the lists, there's no way of... Oh, Killing Black. Yep, there we are. I think my volume might have been a little too high there. I'm sorry. After this quest, I should be able to participate in the last quest. So now... You should still be one more arts card for Artoria. Nice. Play this correctly. I don't think you should kill it, but let's see. Even better is all I can say. Well, why delay? We're almost there at the end. Let's see. I really wish I had Okita at least at MP2. If you guys saw my, well, if I had made a video back then, you would have seen me fail miserably. Given that my attempt at an MP2 Okita ended up with Altera MP4. Alright, then I think that about completes the quest.
第4次聖杯戦争か。実技課題としてはやや過酷すぎるかも。それでは新しい課題だ。
And we're pretty much there.
次の段階に進むとしよう。
We're about to obtain our grail. Really now, guest servant unknown. Regardless though, we'll get... Oh, we're facing an Avenger? Really? Well, ain't that interesting. It sucks though that the only way to defeat an Avenger is with... I like how it has all that. Well, I don't think we'll be getting any drops here, so this is the part where we hit him with everything we got. And I want to hit him with everything that well, I guess there's nothing really specific I want to hit him with. But if I do, Gentleman of Accel will be leading the charge, along with Lobster Boy and Waver. This one, I don't think there's really makes no sense to limit myself. Then again, do I want to finish off this? Well, do I want to finish the battle? Yes, I'm practically there. Never did I ever say I was gonna do this with low star servants. This one, like I said, always hit him with any powerful servant that you have. You don't know what you're going in, get yourself into. Well, prepare yourself accordingly. I don't think there's gonna be any. Well, actually, this is one of those moments where I should check the website, right? Right now, the internet isn't being very cooperative, so I'll make the rules as I go. Now J. Altered in charge, so she should receive the other one. Waver doesn't really need anything. Guess if I want to, in case anything is dropping, put in Mushu because she gives all to everyone. And I guess any other Avenger would do, which would have to be... Fortunately... Wait, really? So even with that, I can't do that, huh? And I guess I don't necessarily need Waver to have any other caster that can buff. I don't think there's necessarily other... Oh no, there's Helena Blavatsky. Granted, she doesn't buff attack, but still.
We have defeated Berserker.
How's Lord El Malloy?
He's unconscious and in critical condition. He needs help right away. But the fact that we defeated Berserker means...
Fools, to think you unwittingly helped to bring this ceremony to its completion. I see. That was the 5th servant defeated. At this stage, I no longer need the Lesser Grail to extract the sacrifice's magical energy. With my life's final ritual, I'll fuel them directly into the Greater Grail.
I'm losing the magical energy I was conserving. Zolgan, is this your doing?
No, I only hasten its awakening. Not in imitation like yourself, but in a true vessel.
Master, someone is coming out of the Greater Grail. Oh!
Well done, Makiri Zolgan. You're more shriveled up than the last time I saw you. Oh, just ease, the Chalice of Haven. Your beauty is exquisite. I see. So that's it. My role was no more than to recall your visage. My senile old fool. Enough. Your part is over. Now go dream of the ideals that'll never be fulfilled. then die. Wow, epic betrayal.
Solgan!
Berserker's master. No, I forgot the voice I gave him. His. I'm all over the place right now. I have a massive headache. Not that I'm gonna let that stop me from trying, though. Berserker's master was devoured.
It's still not enough. As if my vessel could be filled with 5 measly heroic spirits.
The fact that she has her tongue out is very, very scary.
You awakened me after preparing such a pitiful offering.
The preparations for the feast are far from complete.
Justice Lizrich. No. It's a ruined holy grail, polluted by all the evils of the world. Huh. What a foolish remark from my descendant. I am the Chalice of Haven, the incarnation of the third magic who shall reach the root and annihilate all evil. It's time. Pledge me your lives and souls. I will draw upon your blood to fulfill the cherished wish of 1,000 years.
Save her. She is...
Yes. This magical energy's density. At this rate, we have no chance of victory.
I see. Since we lost Lord Elmaloi II, we can no longer fight.
Were he safe, we may have stood a chance, but the absence of one servant is critical.
Especially against an enemy of this stature. His loss is devastating. We must retreat. The two of us will hold her off while we evacuate the masters and the others.
Lancer, you with me?
Yes.
But Saber, what will become of you? As long as the master flees to safety, we can immediately withdraw from the front lines via command spells. But since you hold the command spells, everything hinges on your safety. Now go!
Heroic Spirit of the Shield, Assassin of the Counterforce, please protect the Master. Yes, leave it to me.
Yes, I will.
Anyways, jumped in that area where the quest is at.
I'm so glad you regained consciousness.
My spirit core is undamaged, but I can't move my body. I guess a pseudo-servant has its limits. What about Saber and Lancer? They're fighting the Greater Grail. In order to let us retreat.
Yes, they said we had no chance of winning at the time.
No, even if we run, we don't have any reserve forces. We must stand our ground and fight.
So what do we do? You yourself have no strength left to stand with us.
Waver Velvet, you're the key here.
Huh?
I know who you are, you brat. You find your powerlessness repugnant. You despise your incompetency and mediocrity. You are mired in an inferiority complex with nothing to boast of to the world.
What's up with you? Don't tell me.
The immature dream of a brat who always laments his own weakness. Are you prepared to finally wake up? The terror of wielding overwhelming power, the terror that heavy responsibility imposes. Will you taste these sensations while you are still just a brat?
Lord Malloy, what are you doing? Fine, I'm ready. We have no other choice, right?
You truly are a fool who doesn't know his place. You truly understand nothing at all. But that's exactly why he once took a particular interest in you. Glory lies beyond the horizon, huh?
Tell me, what am I supposed to do?
Take my hand and pray. The art of certain victory, the mode of harmonizing with charges, is a matter of opportunity.
The art of certain victory, the mode of harmonizing with charges, is a matter of opportunity. Whoa! What's this? What's happening to me? Yes, it seems you've gained the strategist's favor. He permits you to be his temporary avatar. Instead of my broken body, he can boss you around as much as he wants. Foul? I can tell. Wait, no, sorry, young waver. I can tell there's something inside of me. Zhu Liang? What? Rejoice, young man. Just for right now, I want to say that in Japanese because I'm pretty sure that's Yorokobu Shonen. You are the hero you always dreamed of being. Now, can you do your new form of justice? Yeah, I can. I can do this. Valderox. Sorry, but I'm entrusting you with this immature pseudo-servant. He's a little unreliable, but he'll be of use. Go back and aid Saber and Lancer. Leave it to me. We need to hurry, Senpai, while Saber and Lancer are still alive. Is this the best you can do? Pathetic heroic spirits. It's like you remain solely to nourish me. This isn't good. I'm nearing my limit. She's stronger than I imagined. At this rate... Hold on a bit longer and push through. What? Why did you return? No, Lancer, the boy is different from before. This magical energy, he is clearly a servant. We return to our former strength. We have Saber, Lancer, and the Counterforce Assassin. The lineup he envisioned is assembled. All we need now is orders, Valderox. This will be the final battle. Foolishness. I'll devour every one of you. Return to your origins within my chalice. Yeah, I still ask myself why I ended up picking that servant. There's no merit to it. Oh, I'm gonna enjoy kicking the... Well, it's fine. I just need but one turn. I will kill her the next turn. This verse. Well, if Joan of Arc is going to be attacking, first one to hit her should be... Now, whether or not they will defeat her, that's a whole different story. Oh, this is gonna be overkill. These two beasts still compete for the top spot. And Merlin's the one that makes them break the game. Why, this hand was meant to reach the ends of the stars. Not this time. Did we win? The enemy's magical energy has disappeared. Victory is ours. Are you okay? I... I had no idea. I never knew that fighting for one's life was this terrifying. You did well. Very well for one's first battle. You deserve praise for not freezing in terror. Be proud and bask in the glory of your victory. Everyone. Your whole heroic spirit summoned to Fuyuki by the Greater Grail. Now that it's gone, they can't retain their form. It is time to part ways. It was a taxing battle, but I'm glad it ended well. Maybe meet on another battlefield. I'm sure it will happen when the fate of the world is at stake. No, Diarmut. You.
Foul?
The Holy Grail that we detected from Chaldea has disappeared without a trace. Also, Irisville, you no longer have the ability to transform into the Holy Grail. What do you intend to do now?
Yes, now that the Holy Grail War has been rendered meaningless, my existence is of no value. I helped to destroy the Greater Grail with my own hands. There's no way that I can return to the Ainsburg now. Our original goal included recovering the Holy Grail that appeared in the Singularity. If you like, why not return with us to Chaldea?
Yeah, if we abandon her, someone else might try to use her later for more sinister purposes. It's probably best for us to take her under our wing.
For someone with no one left to turn to, it's a generous offer. Yes, I accept. I entrust myself to you all. Master from another world, let's work for a better future.
We welcome you.
Are you guys returning too?
Yes, Zhu Liang as well. Relax. You'll soon return to your ordinary, mediocre self.
You were right. This power is still a bit too much for me.
Now that you know that, it is time to continue your studies. Someday you will be forced to bear this power. Be consoled by the fact that you still have time. Become strong while you still can.
You sound just like Ryder.
Don't embarrass me. I'm still no match for the King of Conquerors.
Still, you say? Does that mean you're also training to eventually be his equal?
The route to the surface is a labyrinth of caves, so I'll take you there. Then we part ways.
Foul?
I guess I should say goodbye as well.
You're not returning to the surface?
I don't originally belong to this world, so it's a waste of time. If I wait, I'll soon be summoned back to the throne. That's right, I forgot what type of being you were. It's strange. After you met, I had the feeling that only death would separate us.
Yes, it's weird, but I don't know why. Yet this strange feeling is not unpleasant.
Yeah, same here. I thought I was cursed to fulfill my mission only through sacrifice or death. Now for the first time, I feel like I was able to fight to protect something. Thank you. Although I don't know whether it's my place to say such words.
Yes, goodbye. I'm glad I could meet your nameless heroic spirit.
Oh no, that's so sad. Can we not bring him along too? I mean, I technically did. This game just tugs at your heartstrings. Give everyone a free Kiritsugu at least, so they can reunite them with Irie. Good work! You went through a lot this time.
Foul!
Da Vinci is now giving Miss Irisville a thorough checkup. I'm surprised. I never thought a Holy Grail could exist in such a form.
What about Lord El Malloy? How are his injuries? Compared to a genuine servant, servants like us who possess the flesh of human beings will die if they suffer too much damage.
Yes, he'll be in the ICU for a while. He needs a complete rest. How reckless to have someone else form a contract with the heroic spirit while seriously injured. He was nonchalant, so you wouldn't be alarmed, but he was actually in really, really bad shape.
Thanks to him, we somehow pulled through. Also, the heroic spirit who was an agent of the counterforce.
Right. What a strange encounter. To think that even after humanity's history had been incinerated, the counterforce would still function. What is this counterforce? The counterforce, in theory, it's a force that acts to preserve the human race. It's said that people who accomplish rare feats of valor in life are summoned by this counterforce. If a crisis threatens the human race, they are summoned through time and space to eliminate the source of the calamity.
So they are servants who have no masters, summoned solely to fight?
Yes, even in death, their souls are tasked with the mission to fight for all eternity. I cannot possibly understand their feelings. They must endure unspeakable anguish.
Yes, although I'm a mere demi-servant and not a heroic spirit, I cannot imagine being summoned to battle without a master.
Really?
Yes, what supports me in battle is you, Senpai, the one I seal the contract with. That bond gives me the strength and courage to overcome fear. To fight without such support would be too cruel. Oh.
Or should have been more.
Oh.
Will you come out already? You're the star performer. No one will interfere now. So you knew. I don't want to. What a pain. Isn't conserving energy popular in this age? I wanted to catch you off your guard. A good job picking up on me instead. I appreciate the welcome. Less lonely. Why didn't you warn your friends of the danger? You only destroy contaminated Holy Grail. Angry Man, knew its contents remained separate. I didn't want to rely on the help of others intervening from another world. Your curse belongs solely to this world. It does not extend to theirs. It's logical for me to deal with you alone. Oh, how nice. It's a fine thing to take pride in one's work. I guess it would be painful for us to be pitied when we fight. No one would gain anything. Happiness is everything, right? Well, anyway, in that sense, you're just as much on the losing side as I am. I know you're a mass murderer by your scent. I bet you'll come here in the end, after you're worn out by the entirety of abuse. I don't think so. This is the fate I've chosen. I was never compelled to, nor did I ever give in. Oh, that's precisely why. No, maybe I should give him a unique voice. You should have broken down somewhere along the line. That way you would have had a chance at peace, even salvation. But because you couldn't stop being a hero of justice until the very end, even after death you became a cogwheel in a mechanism like the counterforce. Surely that's proof you're on the losing side. If only I can copy Matt Mercer's voice. He does a fabulous Kiritsugu. How did his voice go again? Well, then again, I'm thinking about the Japanese one right now. His is more like, Saber. 80. My life. That would be messed up to his voice if I said it in that tone. My life led me to this point. I have no regrets. I don't know, I gotta reimagine Matt Mercer's voice. Somewhere along the lines of, I guess I could make a copy of Valvatoris' voice. He also did his voice too. But Valvatoris is a little more chipper and happier, so. My life led me to this point. I have no regrets. I do admit that we're fundamentally similar. You'll curse the world and I'll save it. We are both devices with assigned roles. That's all. Yeah. Okay, if you're so sure, I guess I have to show you my respect. If curses and salvation face each other, there is no choice. We must both seek love and recognition in the way we know best. For such an occasion, why don't you name yourself? Unlike me, you remember your own name, yeah? Emiya Kiritsugu, or so I was called when I was
lived as a human being. I will save the world. I did so until now, and I will forever. There ain't a world that can be saved by humans. How long will you try to disprove that conclusion?
Kirisuga will kick your ass, angry mango. And with that, one grail secured. See, folks, no need to rush. Oh, sorry, not the grail. Well, technically it is the grail. Well, one copy of Iris so far.
私は聖杯より譲るもの。聖杯の端末がごときもの。かりそめの形。かりそめのサーバント。名はアイリスフィールと呼んでね。
And there you have it. And I will probably put a stop to this video because for one, we're reaching the 30-minute mark.
第4次聖杯戦争か。実技課題見事だ。君の奮闘で一つやり遂げたか。ま、合格よろしい。それでは次の段階に進むとしよう。
I know it's not the 25th yet, so... Is it really stuck? My word, so many quests unlocking all at once. In any case, though. Oh. Oh. Yes, I know my voice. Oh. Really? So much to do, so much to do. And I think it froze. Well, I'm stopping regardless. Anyways, though, folks, this is your host, Lord Valorox. As always, see, we got here this far. And we still have, what, a bunch of days left for this event, so there's no need to rush. You really want to finish badly? Again, I'll more or less keep side by side, I guess you could say, logs of me completing everything, but everyone should be able to complete everything, more so or less. Maybe with some difficulties towards the end because of not killing the Avenger Iris so quickly. But there you have it. Good luck, and good luck on your gacha as well.